Teachers, how do you get your students to confess to things they did? I never thought one lie could make an entire classroom turn against each other. It started when I found something on the floor. It was something students definitely weren't supposed to have at school. Instead of reporting it, I decided to try something. I walked back into my classroom and waited until everyone was quiet. Then I said, "The principal found something this morning." Everyone immediately stopped talking. I continued, "We know someone in this class is responsible." I continued, "If the person responsible doesn't confess, there could be serious consequences. You could even be suspended for 4 weeks. You have 5 minutes to confess." At first, nobody said anything. Then one student slowly raised his hand.
"I've been sleeping on the school roof."
Everyone turned toward him. Another student immediately said,
"I've been sneaking out during lunch."
Then another student said,
"I changed my grades on the school computer."
One of the students stared at him.
"So that's why you've suddenly been getting straight A's?"
The student looked embarrassed. Another student stared at him.
"I knew something was weird. You went from barely passing to getting the highest grades in the class?"
Then someone gasped. Then someone else raised their hand.
"I've been pretending to be disabled so I wouldn't have to participate in certain activities."
The classroom immediately erupted.
"What? Are you serious? We literally raised money for you. Where did all that money go?"
The students started getting defensive.
"I didn't ask you to raise money."
Someone shouted.
"You literally told everyone you couldn't afford the equipment."
Another student said.
"And we all donated."
The student shrugged.
"I didn't ask you to raise money."
Someone shouted.
"You did." "Yeah, you told everyone you needed help."
Another student shouted.
"Where did all the money go?"
The student went silent. I looked at the clock and said, "Time's up," and that's not what I was actually looking for. Then I reached into my desk and brought out the thing I'd found. I held it up and said, "This is a cigarette."
Everyone went silent. Then the student said, "No, it's a cinnamon roll."
I examined it carefully and realized she was right. Then I looked at the class and said, "But everyone who confessed is still getting in trouble." I looked around the whole class and said, "You guys chose to turn on each other, and that's not what a class does. I'm very disappointed. You still have a lot to learn about building trust, working as a team, and taking responsibility for your own actions." And that's the moral of the story. Don't turn against each other just to save yourself. A good class builds trust, works together, and takes responsibility for its own actions.